Hey there, welcome back. This is Michael Peel with the Wealth Op. I just want to say thank you again for getting your free copy of the book. If you have it in your hand, you want to listen to this video, go ahead and open it. If you have the ebook, go ahead and open that. If you are working on the street, back of an ambulance, working in the firehouse, nurse, dispatcher, military, if you're working at the moment, obviously you cannot pick up the book. Make sure you're safe. But if you can listen to the audio recording or the video recording. The reason why we're doing this is we're trying to put together kind of a quick synopsis of what is in each chapter. So then that will kind of give you a little bit of a taste on what you're going to get into as you read. But if you don't necessarily have the time today or tomorrow because of your work schedule, you then have the ability to get some level of, I guess, knowledge or wisdom if we can apply it in your life and we can actually help you get moving. And so at least we're making forward progress, but definitely after the video, when you get a moment, pick up the book because it is absolutely critical. So we are in chapter 4. It's titled Meeting You Where You Are. Number 1 is really assessing your current financial standing. Clarity is the first step towards improvement. I cannot stress this enough. This is why we created the Wealth Op manual, the Wealth Op book, because we're putting together an operational plan for your finances. The only way we can properly do that is we kind of come alongside you, we meet with you in these appointments, build the op plan for you, is actually looking at your current financial situation to see how we can implement certain changes to allow you to get to the place where you can retire earlier, create more money, create more wealth, keep those relationships at home intact, restart dating your spouse again because you're not buried in the overtime grind at work, and really enjoy the retirement that you really want to live. So this is why we have the op plan. This is why we tailor it towards yourself. We talk a lot about protection first, protect or multiply, the 3 phases in life. The accumulation phase, the distribution phase, and the transfer phase will go into depth, and then we get to build the op plan for you. So clarity is absolutely critical. And let's see, small financial shifts can create big changes. Even a 1% shift will compound significantly over time if you implement it. Again, what you don't change, you choose, right? If you are making an active choice not to make a change, then you are choosing the outcome of not making those changes. So 1% improvement compounds over time. Again, let us help you build that op plan because those changes will then create generational wealth, build an actual legacy that you'd be proud of, affect generations behind you, and you could be the one in your family that actually made the choice to implement wealth creation. Implement legacy planning, implement generational wealth, because you made the choice and you get to be the one that really sets that timestamp in stone for a defining moment in your life that you can impact the generations that come behind you. Right in there it goes, your mindset dictates your wealth. Limiting beliefs can keep many people from financial success. Your mindset dictates your wealth. I cannot stress this enough. How you think, what you think about, who you surround yourself with, the conversations, the topics, absolutely will dictate your wealth. We will dive into that even more. Let's see, your income level doesn't define your financial future. Smart money management matters more. So income, yes, it's good to make a lot of money. However, the ones who create real wealth is not because of the income they had or the large amounts of income. It's how they manage those funds and how they implemented those and put those to work. And that's part of, again, why we built this Wealth Op, because we have the right people to help you put together a plan that goes to work for you immediately. And now we can start having the conversations about different income streams, how to create more cash flow, how to make money while you sleep. Those are the secrets. So we don't always just have to trade time for money, which is currently what you're doing now. Every time you go to work, you trade an hour of your day for a certain amount of pay. Well, that isn't the recipe to build wealth. The recipe to build wealth is creating multiple income streams, more cash flow, and then ultimately, yes, that income will help you build. But what you're currently doing, it's not a recipe to really build and create the retirement you want. So we talk a lot about this. We'll get into more detail, but smart money management matters way more than just money management and just simply putting your money into a pension. Let's see, first responders have unique financial needs. Absolutely, of course. Still having a pension, that defined benefit plan, pensions, planning for them, benefits, early retirement is absolutely crucial. Making sure that you fill out the forms correctly. If you don't know this, before you retire, you have to fill out kind of a package, and there's certain forms in there, and usually there's 3 different boxes you can check based on how you want to receive your retirement. If you choose the wrong box, that is non-reversible, meaning the day before you retire, you could be making one of the biggest mistakes and actually jeopardize the 30 years of work you just did to ultimately hinder you for the remaining 30, 40 years, 50 years, however long you have on this earth. So make sure you're checking the right box. It's absolutely critical. But yes, we do have pensions, benefits, possibly medical and retirement, different needs for retirement. So we want to make sure we help you plan that out. Tax diversification is absolutely key. Looking at pre-tax and post-tax, if you're not familiar with that. Your pension obviously will be taxed, but you could be looking at another retirement plan, looking at like deferred compensation, if you've ever heard of that. So like your 457B, 403B, let's see, 401k. There are ways to allocate monies out of your paycheck into those plans that are pre or post-tax, which will then have a different effect on your retirement, meaning when you take the money in the future, you could either be taxed in or not taxed at all on the growth. And it's really just how you diversify in the current period. So we can help you with that as well. Time's your biggest asset. The earlier you start, the more options you have. Of course, retirement planning must be proactive. Waiting until your 50s is too late to maximize your options. There still are multiple strategies we can use to help you. But I think we would all agree doing something in your 20s gives you significantly more time to grow and to build it than if you start in your 50s. So it's okay if you're listening to this or you're reading the book and you're like 50, it's too late. It is not too late. There's still multiple strategies we have. We can help you out. But yes, ideally in a perfect world, we're doing this in our 20s and we actually can really build and grow and really leverage what time can create for us. So let's see, aligning financial goals with life goals. Money should support your ideal lifestyle. That is while you are working and in retirement. And I will take it a step further, not just those goals, but goals for future generations. We talk a lot about this, a legacy creation, building generational wealth. There are steps we can do now to make sure that they have the ability to benefit from the work that you've done. And it's not that they just get an easy road, especially my kids. They're not going to not have to work. They still have to take what I've left them and grow it and build it. And they are still going to have multiple lessons and lots of training to learn how to get to that place. But they will have significantly more opportunities than I ever had growing up because of the decisions that I made, because of the people that I put around me, because of the education that I decided to pursue, because of my career choices, and really just the drive and the desire to grow every single day beyond just finances. So I think that's why you're here. You wouldn't have grabbed the book and you wouldn't have just simply listened to this video or decided to book an appointment with us or read the ebook if you didn't have the ability or the desire, I'll say that, if you didn't have the desire to grow, if you didn't want to create something bigger than yourself, if you didn't want to really talk about this legacy planning, generational wealth, you wouldn't be here. So I commend you for being here, taking a massive step to implement change to create a different future. But we also want to have a discussion. How do we make sure we can do this for the current period of life, for the retirement period of life, but especially for the kids or whoever you're leaving your money to in that transfer phase? So yes, money should support your ideal lifestyle. We'll get more to it in the book. And then seek expert guidance early. The right financial team accelerates your success 100%. I know I've heard it a million times, they're going to charge me money. Yeah, they're going to charge you money. They don't work for free, nor should they. You don't work for free. You don't go to work just out of the kindness of your heart and just say, hey, you don't have to pay me for this entire week. I just want to help people. Now, if you had the right planning in place and you had the right money management, you could do that. If you bring in the wealth up and actually apply it to your life, you can actually you can be retired while you're working because of the way you've built and created your wealth plan. But the people that you bring in your life regarding expert guidance, and this is, let's see, financial advisors, your insurance agents, your CPAs, your attorneys, building your trust out, your living wills. We talk a lot about like your healthcare power of attorneys, your financial power of attorneys. Yes, those do cost money. You will make significantly more than you would have ever made just simply leaving that in a passively managed account. Absolutely, no questions. We've seen it time and time and time again. Find the right people, put together your team. If you don't have a team, we have a team that can help you 100%. If you don't want to use our team, that's fine. Take the principles of the Wealth Op and get your own team. I cannot implore you enough. Get a team around you. Have the right financial team of professionals and the right legal guidance and the right tax guidance to help you build the wealth out correctly. So we have the plan. Use us, great. Find somebody else you already use, great. Just put the plan in place, make the changes, implement it, and make sure it's rolling forward. And you can actually enjoy not only being retired while you work, but really enjoy the retirement you really want. So if that is what you want to do, you're here for a reason. You showed up for a reason. Clearly, you want to make an impact on your family, your future generations. I would tell you, click the link below in this email. There's a link to book an appointment. You can book with me or Rami completely free. We're going to look at not only what you're looking at for retirement, looking at pension max, how to maximize your current earning, how to implement the wealth out plan and make sure we have protection in place, how we earn more, how we multiply more, and make sure we follow the model. So click the link, book the appointment, again, completely free, make the change, make the impact, and really let's be the one who is really going to catapult and the one who's going to make a massive trajectory change for our family going forward. So I applaud you for being here. Click the link. We'll be back. This is again chapter 4, meeting you where you are. We'll be back soon for chapter 5, a quick synopsis, and we will go from there. So stay safe, and we will see you soon.